Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we're playing the Dilation for May 30th, 2026, the character of the Defect, and the modifiers that sealed deck. Craft the deck from 30 random cards. Time Dilation, all enemies start with the slow debuff, and Night Terror's resting and rest side seal 100% for HP, but cost 5 max HP. I see Gemino here with 1512, that's a great score. Gemino did not get wing boots yesterday, but still was able to beat my score. Also, you have Nick here with 1460, Anti with 1448. I hadn't seen Anti in a while, so yeah, it looks like people are able to do well. Let's see what I can come up with here. So first, a sealed defect deck. Okay, so I probably want to go for collector bonuses, right? There's no good reason not to. There's an aggregate, but no X cost card, so that aggregate itself, still, I think it is a must take here. Let me first grab, so duplicate wise, I see 2 holograms, 2 turbos, 2 recursions. Unfortunately, I don't see many. Oh no, there's 3 cool headeds. Cold snaps, I mean. Okay, let me grab Genetic Algorithm and aggregate because I do want them. And then let's grab the cold snaps to get close to collectibles on those. Ball lightning, do I want that? I should probably take the holograms. No, they're just 2. Okay, how about turbos? Yeah, fine, let's take turbos. Oh, there are 3 turbos. I don't know if I need that many turbos. Do I even have good attacks? I guess this way I only have the cold snaps as damage cards. That might be a little too not enough. What if instead of the turbos, I take the cool headeds? Now, it's not quite enough, but it would allow me to also take an attack. Let me grab the ball lightning just to have a decent attack card. Yep, let's do that. Okay. So I have defensively a bunch of frost orbs, plus the holograms and the genetic algorithm. Offensively, just the ball lightnings and the cold snaps, and then aggregate is support once I get a nice X-Cost card. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 lead path on the left. I can get only 1 early question mark room and only 3 total. But that's fine. And then I could go for the shop, but I think it's a little too early. Let's just do regular fights for now. I don't think I really need the shop. Okay. Alright, so let's start off with, I mean, aggregate doesn't even do anything. I can still play it. Let's do genetic algorithm, cool headed. And then, I could do cold snap from a block. Yeah, let's do cold snap. Okay. I will take a little bit of damage until my aggregate gets a little better, I think. Alright. Yeah, I can do cold snap 1, cold snap 2, cold snap 3. That allows me to be fully defended. Okay. And then here I can do ball lightning. That aggregate was unnecessary. That's fine. Okay. Alright, no troubles here. Got an attack potion, self-repair, barrage lead. Barrage is not that bad because I do have a lot of orbs. But I will need a little bit of strength for it to be better. Let's do genetic algorithm here. Cold snap, cool headed. Yeah, you can imagine how amazing that genetic algorithm will be once it is slightly more powerful. Alright, 7 incoming. Definitely don't want to do the aggregate. Anything I need to hologram? Hologram a ball lightning, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hologram the ball lightning. Play that. Okay. And that way I'm fully defended. Let's also do a barrage. Okay. Then I'll just need to deal 9 damage, which I should be able to do with 2 attacks. Beautiful. Alright, got a power potion. Charge Battery Sunder. Sunder might work well in this deck. I think I'll take it. It might be a great attack card. And then, yeah, going this way and turning left. Here's my first curse, Regret. Now, that is unfortunate because the defect doesn't have good ways to get rid of curses. But we got Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Okay. This also increases the chance of me being able to get the curses modifier. Alright, so here, let's do genetic algorithm again. Very happy that I was able to play it pretty much in every fight. So far, at least. Okay. And then here, I just need a little bit of damage. Yeah, I can do Sunder and Cold Snap. Beautiful. Okay, alright, another cold snap. Well, that does give me a collectibles on those cold snaps. Let's take it. Okay, let me also sort A to Z so I have it in front of me. Yep, already got a collectibles on that. Okay, so here, let's do ball lightning, cold snap, and barrage. Okay, not gonna transform yet, right? Hopefully I'll get a Sunder, although I am weakened here. No, I think I'll just do cold snap 1, cold snap 2, and then, well, I was hoping to figure out a way to not take damage from the regret, or not take as much damage, but that's fine. And then here I'm guaranteed to draw the Sunder, and this also allows me to play the genetic algorithm. Beautiful, and then do the cool snaps. Okay. Alright, no troubles here. Doom and Gloom. Oh man, I already have a ball lightning, but I will take the Doom and Gloom both for AoE damage and to have a chance to get overkill out of the way early. Alright, Grim and Knob. Aggregate is slightly more useful than it was before. I can even hologram it if I wanted to. Let's do it. Let's hologram the aggregate. Actually, no, that was useless. Our card basically paid for itself. And unfortunately, I can't afford the... Wait, if I hologram the aggregate again, that's only going to give me... Yeah, no, that's not enough. Wow, this is actually a really bad hand. Okay, barely was able to do anything. Might have considered drinking the attack potion. Well, here I have the genetic algorithm together with the cold snap. That is actually enough to be fully defended, right? Okay, and now I have 3 frost ropes too. Another 16. If I do cold snap 1, cold snap 2, is that going to be enough? That is enough. All right, beautiful. Let's also do ball lightning. Next turn, I'm guaranteed to have the small attack. I haven't given... Actually, I did give the enemy 2 extra strength. Fine. Thunder is only 25. Wait, aggregate is not enough. I think I have to defend it with the cold snap again. So let's do cold snap. That is 9. All right, barrage. Okay, I am surprising myself with how well I'm doing so far. I just need to deal 10 more damage, which I can do with 2 cold snaps. All right, beautiful. Perfect this one. The frost rope saved me. We got tiny chests every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. Now, do I want that? Unless I get Curse Key, I don't think I can take it. It'll decrease the chance of getting curses, so let's skip this one and instead take a stack. That is not a bad defensive card. All right. Okay, here I got the looter. I could just start out with the Sunder, right? Deal a lot of damage, but no, fine. Let's do Cold Snap, Cool-Headed, and another Cool-Headed. Yeah, right. Probably should have done the Cool-Headed first, but I think it's fine. Only losing 4 HP that way. Here I can do Genetic Algorithm. I don't think I need Agate. Let's do Ball Lightning. And then, yeah, I don't think I need Hologram anything. Hologram is better if I had some Zero-Cost cards. And then here I can do Cold Snap 1, Cold Snap 2, and Barrage. And that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright. Claw, Agate, Hologram. Well, I already have 2 holograms, so let's take a 3rd one. I don't yet need another Aggregate. Alright, these guys don't have the slow debuff. Okay. There's a Doom and Gloom, but I will need some block here. 4 plus 3 is not enough. Let me see if the attack potion... I don't think attack potion can do something. Let's see if the power potion can do something. Bias Condition might be really nice. The Fragment would be... What is that? 9? That might be enough too. So if I do the Fragment... Then do Cool-Headed... there's Genetic Algorithm. Let me save that for later. I might need that later. Because this way I can fully defend. Okay. Now the problem is... Next turn I have 18 incoming. So unless I have a bunch more Cool-Headeds... Just stack. That's 9. That is almost enough. Can I fully defend with just 2 Cold Snaps? Cold Snap 1, Cold Snap 2. So that's 6 plus 9. No, that's not quite enough, right? Fine, fine. In that case, let's just do the stack. I was hoping to play the Barrage just to trigger the Shuriken, but this is okay too. Alright. And then actually I'm fully defend as long as I get rid of one of them, which I can. Alright, beautiful. So now going forward, I will be able to fully defend every turn, so I think I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, beautiful. Perfect this one and got Genetic Algorithm played as well. We got Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you lose HP each combat, which is great. Ball Lightning, Barrage, or Force Field. And while I already have one of each, but I think at this point another Ball Lightning might be slightly better than another Barrage. Here I got Regal Pillar, one of you resting an additional 15 HP. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade the Genetic Algorithm. It will get even better, even faster. The other option is also to upgrade the Agate or upgrade the Sunder. I think I'll upgrade the Sunder. That might be slightly better. Especially on Act 1, it will be very helpful. My final boss with the Slime boss, yeah, an upgrade Sunder is nice for that too. Alright, remove Transform upgrade. I don't think I need to remove a Transform or anything. Let's upgrade Aggregate now. Doom and Gloom, Barrage. Let's upgrade the Barrage. It consistently is able to deal, to hit 3 times, and with the slow debuff and possibly extra strength from Shuriken. Alright, this is easy. Easy Thunder kill there, and let's do Cool-Headed. Ah, man, that Regret is going to mess things up, right? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Which I lose the buffer to the Regret, and then I'll actually take damage from the Slaver. That's fine. Right, did I play Genetic Algorithm? No, so I should probably wait a little. This kills, right? The Barrage killed, so I think instead I'll do Ball Lightning. And wait. Okay. Next turn, I am guaranteed to kill... Oh, no, I was really hoping to get the Genetic Algorithm. Can I get it with the Cool-Headed, maybe? Let's try it, and there it is. Okay, beautiful. Awesome. Alright, no damage taken there. Well, a little bit. We got a Focus Potion, Compile Driver, Recursion, Fission. Compile Driver is not bad for card draw. Recursion, yeah, I could have gotten Collect Notice if I took the early ones that are offered, but no, I think this is fine. I do Doom and Gloom here. Cold Snap would wake it. Any attack would wake it. Is there anything else I want to wait for? Not really, right? And I'm tempted to wake it here by doing something like Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, and then Hologram the Cold Snap. Could have done Doom and Gloom too, I guess. Yeah, let's risk it. I have some good potions too. Alright, then I have the buffer still. Never mind, there's a Regret. Alright, let's do Cold Snap 1, Cold Snap 2. So that is 6 plus 5, that's 11. If I look this one, that's another 5, that's 16. I think I have to drink the focus potion here, which is a shame because I was hoping to save for the boss fight. But yeah, this is fine. The extra focus is useful. Okay. And then 18. I do have the stack here and 12 block already. If I do cool-head it, that'll be 12 plus 7. That's 19. That would be enough, right? So yeah, let's just do cool-headed. Okay. And then Compile Driver will just draw me one more card, which is fine. Actually, no, let's do Compile Driver here. I was hoping for the Genetic Algorithm because that way I won't get it. It won't be stuck in my discard pile next turn. Okay. Alright. And then here, I think I should be able to easily kill. So I think I'll just do Doom and Gloom and wait. So ideally, I would get the Genetic Algorithm played here. And there it is. Beautiful. And I'm still fully defended, but there's no reason to wait. Let's just kill. Awesome. Perfect. This one I got Orichalcum if you enter turn without blocking 6 block. Really nice with Frost Orbs. And then here, I think I'll take a second Barrage. Equilibrium would have been nice, but let's try to get an extra collect bonus. Here I got the Ball Lightning and Cold Snap upgraded, which is great. And I don't think I need to rest here. Algorithm upgrade now. Hologram. Actually, if I upgrade 2 holograms and then have a lot of cards with the aggregate, I could get combo. So let's upgrade at least 2 of them. Alright, here I got the Slime. Should I just do Sunder? Yeah, let's start out with Sunder here. Okay. And then here, I guess I can aggregate, Cold Snap. Should I do Cool-Headed? Let me do Compile Driver first. Alright, there's Ball Lightning. And actually, if I do Barrage now, it will transform, so let's not do that yet. Okay. Next turn, I'm guaranteed to transform with the Lightning Orbs, and Regrets at the bottom. That's fine. Actually, just take the damage. But no, I think I should deal damage here, right? Should I just take damage? Well, actually, no, I won't take damage because the enemy will transform here. So let's do Cold Snap. Should I do Cool-Headed? Barrage. And anything I need to Hologram. Don't have any zero-cost attacks, right? Yeah, I guess I'll just wait then. Alright, 33 is not a bad split value here. Okay. Alright, 16 incoming by this guy. I think if I do Doom and Gloom and Cold Snap, that is enough to transform, force a transformation on this guy as well. Okay. There goes my buffer. And I might want to hologram a Doom and Gloom, right? Yeah, I think that's better. Let's do aggregate, hologram, the Doom and Gloom. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. I hope it's not going to mess things up. Well, it does make things a little harder, but that's fine. I can do Slimed and Barrage. 15 times 3. Alright, that's not too bad. Wait, is the Doom and Gloom even? Yeah, it's my draw pile. Or discard pile. Alright, let's do Cold Snap is enough to get rid of this guy. And then Barrage is enough to get rid of one of these guys. And I'm fully defended, I guess, but I can do... Yeah, let's do Cool-Headed. Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, getting a Doom and Gloom back would have made things easier, but I was able to break this one still. Okay, so far this is going really well. We got a Witness Potion, Meteor Strike, Seek by Condition. Seek would be great, but I think I'll try to go for Pauper. And then here, Frozen Core. I do generate a lot of Frost Orbs already, so this is not going to help me as much, unless I get an insert or 2. I don't think I need Philosopher's Stone. I think I'm going to take the Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of the potions. Philosopher's Stone would be not bad, but it would give all the enemies extra strength, which would make my life easier and make it possibly harder to perfect things, so I don't think I'll risk it. Alright, 2 lead paths. If I start on the left, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms, and then turning right gets me 2 more, so 5 total. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1 early question mark rooms and only 2 total. Yeah, so let's go left and then turn right. Okay. Alright, Sphere Guardian. Let's do Doom and Gloom, Cool-Headed, and wait. Okay, that Regret is really annoying with my Fossil Helix. If I don't get cursed at the end, I'll be very sad. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, and then Ball Lightning, and I kind of want to save the... I'm already fully defended, right? Let's save the Dark Orb to have it grow a little bit before I evoke it. Okay. Sunder. Wait, aggregate is not useful. Anything I need to hologram. If I do Compile Driver, it draws me 3 cards, and then I could do 2 Cold Snaps. Yeah, that might give me... Oh, wait, hang on. Barrage is not quite enough. Alright, let's do another Cold Snap. Unfortunately, I'll take a little bit of damage here. That's a bummer. Alright, fine. I did play Genetic Algorithm, right? So I think I should be fine. I can kill it with the Thunder here. Alright. Charge Battery, FTL, Beam Cell. Finally, a zero-cost attack card. Let's take the Beam Cell. That should make it easier to trigger the Shuriken, especially with all the holograms. I don't think I need to remove any card for gold. Although, again, very tempted to remove the Regret. If I don't see any cursors by the end of this act, I think I might just remove the Regret and be done with it. Let's do Cool-Headed, Cold Snap, and barrage. Okay. Alright, well, at least this time I'm using the buffer against an enemy, not with the regret there. Let's do generic algorithm. Aggregate is not bad. I can do compound driver. Alright, there's a beam cell and cold snap. And now I can also do ball lightning. I could also hologram the beam cell, but I already triggered the shuriken once. Okay. And then here, yeah, Sunder is enough. Beautiful. Alright, charge battery compound driver number 2. Let's take that. Fusion might have been very interesting too. Here, special relic. Yeah, let's take the special relic, which is strength. Start going with 3 strength. At the end of the first turn, lose 3 strength again. Although I don't know if I like shiny would be possible, because I don't have a lot of relics so far. Alright, Sunder is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's start off with that. Then do beam cell, cold snap, compile driver. Okay, and then another cold snap. Okay, that Mujang strength does make my first turn much easier. Alright, here I can just do... Oh, should I wait for genetic algorithm? Yeah, I think I should. Let me do 1 ball lightning. And, okay, never mind, that killed. Alright, fine. No genetic algorithm for me. The red mask at the start of each combat apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as an ancient potion. Okay. Upgraded to fragment is really tempting. I will take it. It did help me, well, through potions, it did help me against the elites on Act 1, so. Right, here, let's hit this elite. Got the slavers. This one might be a little challenging. I do have an aggregate. Will that help me in any way? Let me see. Hang on. Cold snaps are not enough, right? I do have a hologram. Oh, boy. Alright, let me see what the attack potion gives me. Streamline is pretty good. Let's do the streamline. 2 of them, right? So 19. That's not quite enough. Let's do cold snap 1. Hologram the streamlines, actually. Fine. So let's do streamline 1, streamline 2. Then cold snap is actually enough for this guy. Okay. Then I'm going to hologram the streamline. Play that again. And then this is 20, not quite enough. And then hologram the streamline again. Actually, I have the energy, so I can hologram the 1 energy streamline. And now this is 22, and then I can do 1 more streamline. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, Sacred Bark can be really powerful. Okay. And then here I can play Genetic Algorithm, Ball Lightning, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Then Mummified Hand, whenever you play power card, random card in your hand, costs 0 that turn. And didn't I have enough cold snaps already? I did, so I don't need another one. Do I want Fusion? Okay, let me take Fusion now, because it might help me a little bit with my energy troubles. I might even consider upgrading that to make it easier to play. Let's risk it. Okay. Alright, and then I was going to go on the right to get a few more question mark rooms, so let's get this one. Oddly Smooth Stone, Search Cone with 1 dexterity, very nice. And here I got Anchor, Search Cone with 10 block. Okay, that gives me a lot of block. Good. Alright, next upgrade, should I be... Yeah, a second hologram. Okay, now I have enough holograms upgraded to try to go for combo, although still need more cards for the agate to be useful. Or another agate, that will work too. Alright, Backline is not attacking. I have a Doom and Gloom that will get rid of one of the minions. I think I'll do that. Let's do Doom and Gloom, and then Ball Lightning, and hope I don't get attacked next turn. And I'm not being attacked. Beautiful. Alright. There's a hologram. Should I do another Doom and Gloom? No, I think... Oh, I would love to play the Defragment. A little late, but let's do it. Alright, let's also do Cold Snap to get a Frost Drop out, and then do Barrage. Okay. That might be difficult to get overkill here. Should I do Fusion? Won't even get rid of one of the minions, right? Still, it does give me energy in the future. Let's do that. Then do Cold Snap, and then do Barrage. 21. So close. So close to get rid of this guy. The back then I decides to attack. Yeah, I did decide to attack. I did get Genetic Algorithm. That's beautiful. Alright. So yeah, let's do Genetic Algorithm. So that's actually 36. I'm fully defended here. Let's do Cold Snap. Wait, can I get the slow debuff going a little bit? Anything I need to hologram? I could hologram Barrage again? Sure. Oh, there's an upgrade one that I missed. Cold Snap is now enough for this guy. And then let's do Barrage. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that Genetic Algorithm just showed up at the perfect time. And then here I can do Aggregate, Beam Cell. Yeah, see, I don't have enough energy for the holograms to... Actually, I should have played 1 hologram. Here, I can just kill with the Beam Cell. Yeah, if I played the hologram chain, I would have only played 6 or 7 cards. We had Wing Boots. You make no path to the next turn to travel to 3 times. That's awesome. Norwegian Push, which I probably don't need. Capacitor might be really good in this deck. Let's take it. Also, I have Mummified Hand, so Capacitor is better. I could use the Wing Boots to jump once here already. I think I will do that. Usually, I try to do 1 jump on Act 2 and 2 jumps on Act 3, so... Right here, let's do Beam Cell, Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, Capacitor, and another Cold Snap. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a really good start. Having capacitor on turn 1 and a bunch of orbs is really nice. Look at that. Genetic algorithm for almost free, then Sunder for free, and I can even hologram that Sunder. Beautiful. Alright. Oh man, this mouse, laptop mouse is really annoying. Alright. Got a liquid bronze potion, which I probably don't need the regen potion. I mean, I don't think I need liquid bronze potion either, but it's probably better. Let's take a second beam cell. I already have one. Okay. And then, yeah, let's use one jump here to get a Book of Stabbing fight. Alright. 12 incoming. I do have the hologram, and I start with aggregate. That's good. Let's do aggregate, cool-headed. Power driver draws me 2 cards. That's good. Another cool-headed and 2 holograms. No, I think I'll do cold. No, instead of cold snaps, let me do Sunder first and then Barrage. Okay. It'll give me extra strength, which is nice. 18. There's genetic algorithm. Perfect timing. Let's do that. And then do the fragment beams. Oh, well, okay, I got lucky that the Doom and Gloom got free. I could have timed it so that it would have been guaranteed to be free. Here, if I bring back the beam cell, I'll gain extra strength for next turn. And the vulnerability is also not bad. Right, and then here I can just do ball lightning and the cold snaps. Beautiful. Perfect this one too. We got Unseen Top. Whenever I have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card, as well as an energy potion, which I'll probably take over the liquid bronze potion. And then I already have enough cold snaps. I probably don't need boot sequences. Let's take the bullseye. Because I already have the anchor. I don't think I need a lot of block on turn 1. Alright. Here I got the cultist. Let's do bullseye. Unfortunately, the barrage is a little useless. Yeah, fine. Let me hologram the bullseye then. Alright. Okay, 6 incoming. Sunder is enough to get rid of this guy. Then I can do beam cell, defragment, cool-headed, and another beam cell, and I can hologram, yeah, I guess a barrage. Alright, that was not a bad amount of damage. I forgot about the Unseen Top, but that's fine. Wasn't able to play that anyway. Here I can do genetic algorithm, capacitor, cold snap, compile driver, and that's it. Okay. Just need to deal a little bit of damage here. Cold snap, ball lightning, and another cold snap is enough. Beautiful. Alright, loop, heat sinks, or recycle. I don't know if I need the heat sinks. Loop might be better. Let's take the loop. Okay. Alright, and then here let's upgrade. Should I finally give it an upgrade, the genetic algorithm? No, let's upgrade the capacitor. And then probably next upgrade the loop. That should make getting... Once I upgrade the loop, it should make getting overkill easier, because then the darker will grow much faster. Alright, let's start with capacitor, beam cell, ball lightning, hologram that ball lightning. Should I hologram the beam cell? No, let's hologram the ball lightning. Why not? Okay. Alright, there goes my buffer. Right out of the way. I don't have to worry about that anymore. No pressure to use it, and I'm in trouble here. Let's throw the weakness potion. That brings it down to 18. I should have considered drawing the ancient potion, huh? But the problem is I can only do this. So that's 6. I already have Orichalcum. So yeah, no, let me try a reload and see if the ancient potion would have made a difference, because without the vulnerability, I still don't have enough. The problem is usually I drew a bunch of frost orbs on turn 1, and this time I didn't. And that is a problem. Alright, fine, let's try it. Let's do capacity. Oh, I can't even drink the ancient potion without losing. Well, I will gain the strength instead. Man, is there nothing I can do? Let's try this again. Beam cell, ball lightning, hologram. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Ball lightning, that's the best I can do here. If I drink the ancient potion, I still get vulnerability. I just won't lose the strength. Oh, wait, ancient potion is played twice. Okay, I'm still vulnerable. Wow, alright, that's just unlucky. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I have 1 frost orb. And then the stack is 7. 8, 9, 10 at most. Yeah, so it's 8 plus 2, 10. Nothing I can do. Alright, fine. That's a bit of a bummer. I have to admit, I sort of was hoping for more. Yeah, I got unlucky. Alright, let's do aggregate here. Hologram. Probably just the aggregate again. Alright. Then do cool-headed, cold snap, bullseye, sunder. And then, I forgot about the Unseen Top, but that's fine. Could I have done something with Unseen? No, I didn't even get the aggregate until much later. Fragment, genetic algorithm, cold snap, cool-headed. What a shame. It was just that one turn. Once I had the frost orbs, I was fine. It was just getting there. Should I try to get overkill now that, if I can get the Doom and Gloom up front. with Frost Orbs. Might as well, if I can't perfect this one, might as well try to get a Overkill out of the way, huh? 22, yeah, I have so much block here. Yeah, I guess I'll do... I don't think I need Diffusion. Let's do Cool-Headed. Did I play... Oh, wait. I did have a loop. I don't think I played it yet. Yeah, I think this might get boring. Let me try to get Overkill. So I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so my Dark Orb is at 126, and I also have the lock on, so that should deal a bunch of damage. 179. Alright, beautiful. So at least I got Overkill. Fine, fine. Got a Weakness Potion back. I will skip this to go for Popper. And then here, Slaver's Call is probably fine. I don't think I need Sneko. Tiny House is interesting. I would like the extra energy, although I do have Fusion. I might get max HP out of this. I think I'll risk Tiny House and pick up between 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. That might be good. We got a Barrage upgrade, which is nice. A Dex potion, and... Not a huge fan of any of these. I guess I'll give in and take the Recursion. Could have had a Collector's if I picked up the 2 or in the draft phase, and then 1 more that was offered later on. Alright, 3 Elite Path in the middle. Okay. That does give me 3 early question mark rooms and then a shop, which is appreciated. Wait, I forgot I have 2 Chargers Wing Boots. Oh, but I can't use both of them. So these 2 are on the same floor. And then there's only 1 extra one I can use at the end. Alright, fine. So basically I have a free jump. I still think I should get the 3 question mark rooms in the shop. And then do I have maybe another jump I can take? Not really. I think I'm wasting a jump, which is fine because I couldn't gotten an extra jump on Act 1 either. I guess after this elite I can jump over to get 1 extra question mark room, although I can't even get Mr. Machine, so I might... Well, we'll see. If I get curses, if I get a chance of getting curses, I might skip the regular fight for a question mark room there. Alright, so 13 incoming. Let's start with Aggregate, Beam Cell, Pile Driver. Alright, let's do Ball Lightning, Recursion, and then Barrage. That's a lot of damage for the Barrage. Oh, I forgot about the Unseen Top. Oh man, I could have kept going. Alright, fine, fine. Yeah, with Aggregate Unseen Top, I should try to get combo that way. Yeah, that might be easier. Let's do Beam Cell, Doom and Gloom. Okay. Then Cool-Headed and Cold Snap. Okay. This guy's gonna come back to life, but then this guy shouldn't be too difficult to handle. I was hoping to get Hologram to get the Doom and Gloom back, although... yeah, that might not be enough, huh? Alright, at least I'm not taking any damage here. Okay. And then here I got the Genetic Algorithm. Can I kill... Yeah, I can get rid of one of them with a Sunder. Okay. And then do Genetic Algorithm, Bullseye, and Fusion. Okay, now I just need to deal a little bit of damage on this guy, and I should be done. I'll also just try to evoke here. A Barrage is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, Self-Repair, Steam Barrier, Sweeping Beam. I don't think I need any of these. Let's take the Sweeping Beam for card draw. Steam Barrier might have been interesting, too. Alright, here, let's see what colors cards I'm offered. There's a Mind Blast, which is not going to be that powerful yet. There's a second Mind Blast. Oh, man. Madness or Impatience. Impatience, no, actually, I do have a lot of attacks. Let's take the Madness. And 2 Mind Blasts on turn 1. Yeah, fine, fine. Let's take it. Alright, alright. They're unfortunately not going to be as powerful yet, but hopefully they'll become more powerful. I hate to lose any of these. I'm okay losing the Recursion, though. I have a Collector's on the Cold Snap and Capacitor is too powerful, so Recursion it is. Yeah. And then here I got the True Normality event, so there is a chance of me being able to get curses after all. With that extra gold, I can buy everything here. So let's take Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, get extra energy. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. And Orange Pellets, whenever you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all of your debuffs. Also grab a Fruit Juice Potion over the Dex Potion, I think. That will give me the Well-Fed modifier. Okay. And then, didn't I have... How many Cool Edits did I have? I just had... 2, and I only had 2 Ball Lightnings, 2. So let's take another Cool Edit, another Ball Lightning. I'll grab Bullseye, Stack. You know what? Let's give it and take Heat Sinks and Panic Button as well. Because I have the energy, let's also grab the energy. Sorry, because I have money, let's also grab the energy potion. Okay. Alright, so now the Mind Blast, yeah, it's still only 38 damage. And I don't even have energy to play 2 of them. I have to upgrade 1. Fine, let's just do Mind Blast and might as well do Barrage. Okay. Alright. You have the buffer. Hopefully I don't draw the regret this turn. I did draw the regret. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't I draw the regret? Alright, let's do Aggregate. I also have the Normality, which means I can't even... this is so frustrating. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Can't even, like, try to use the energy push to play a lot of cards. It will just take a lot of damage here. Alright, alright, fine. Alright, if only I had the panic button, right? Let's do... what should I do here? Let's see what the heatsink sits. Okay, the compounder became free. That's good. There's a generic algorithm. I could have drawn that too if I really got lucky there. Let's still play it and then do the lightning. Okay. Not being attacked yet. That's good. Anything into hologram? Not really, I guess. Barrage, maybe. Do I have the boot? No, I don't even have the boot. Alright. Let's, in that case, see what the compile driver gives me first. Then beam cell, loop, and then just do... Oh, I should have considered playing the fusion. It's fine. Okay. Alright, 18. So I do have the stack. That is enough. Let's do beam cell, madness, stack, and then deball lightnings. Okay. Again, I forgot about the NC top. Hopefully that's fine. Not being attacked here, that's good. I can do the fragment, bullseye, capacitor, and you know what? Might as well play the Sunder for free. Okay. And I'll just need to deal 10 extra damage. I do have 10 from the lightning orbs. Not even 10, just 7. Yeah, fine. A little frustrating. I got a little unlucky here. Got Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card, as well as another weakness potion, which I'll skip. Leap Steam Barrier is second heatsink, so let's take a heatsink, so maybe that'll help with combo. And then I have to go left to get the next elite, right? Here I can upgrade. Let's upgrade one of the Mind Blasts. That way I can at least play both Mind Blasts on turn 1. Okay. And then here got the Giant Head. I mean, if I get a good aggregate, I might try to go for combo. I think I'll just start with Mind Blast 1 and Mind Blast 2. Okay. Time-wise, I'm doing fine, right? Yeah. Alright, here let's do Loop. Then Ball Lightning, Cold Snap. See what the compile driver gives me, and of course I'm losing the buffer with regret. Let's do Bullseye over Barrage. Okay. Alright, 13. Okay, I think I'll do Heat Sinks and Capacitor. Then do Cold Snap. I should have done the Beam Cell first. Wait, so I only... Hang on. If I do Hologram, that's 6 plus 4 is 10, so I need 3 more block. So not the Cold Snap, actually. It would have to be, I guess, the stack. Yeah, fine. Yep. Right. And then here there's an aggregate, which might not be that powerful. Actually, if I hologram the aggregate, it might be better. We also count cards, so I'll be card number 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think I have a chance. 10, 11, and that's where I stop. Okay, at least I stop with an anomaly, which is handy. Okay. Alright, big attacks coming up. I still don't have my genetic algorithm out right. Can I draw it with the cool-headed? Let's try to draw it. That is not what I meant to play, but I can grab a stack here, draw, and I didn't get the cool-headed, but I got the stack. Yeah, that's... if I didn't get the genetic algorithm, I was going to grab the stack with the hologram, so I just flipped the order there. And there's the genetic algorithm. That is enough to be fully defended. Let's do the fragment. That's a reload. I forgot about the heat sinks. Then genetic algorithm. And plus, I can't play that. Alright, fine. Should I do fusion for extra energy next turn? I think I'll do fusion and then barrage. That's a good amount of damage. Alright. I do have still some energy potions. Will that be enough? Stack is not enough yet. Let's do beam cell. Hope this doesn't give me normality. It did not. Good. Then do bullseye. Ball lightning. I'm a little worried here. So I have 12, 30, plus 11 is 41. That is enough. Okay. And with Bullseye, the Dark Orb should deal a good amount of damage. And unfortunately, I have nothing I can do here, right? 2 normalities. Doesn't leave me a lot of chances. Let's do Beam Cell, Cold Snap, and then, yeah, that's the thing I can do. Alright, fine. Man, those normalities are really hurting me. Second elite I missed. Well, I'm not sure if I would have perfected the previous one if I didn't have those normalities. Do I try to get combo? No, it's fine. I'll try to get it in a different fight. Alright, that bronze scale stage combo with 3 thorns as well as an entropic brew, which I'll take over one of the energy. Let me actually take it over the weakness potion, because with the energy potions I might try to get combo. Storm compile driver, claw. I think I'll take another compile driver. Who's my final boss, by the way? Don't know deck. Okay, so I don't have to worry about having too many powers. Yeah, I got Frozen Deck. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgraded. Very handy. And then here I got these spikers I have to be a little careful with. Actually, yeah, I can get rid of one of them with the Mind Blast. And then get rid of the other one, not with another Mind Blast. Let's do Capacitor. And then, how about I'll get rid of this guy? No, let's... this way I might take damage. It's fine. I'm going to lose the buffer anyway. Alright. Oh, wait. What killed this one? An orb must have been? Yeah, lightning orb. Alright, fine. Here, let's do bullseye, ball lightning. Oh, should I wait for genetic algorithm? No, too late for that. That's fine. Genetic algorithm is already pretty powerful. White noise is pretty good. Although I do need another cool-headed to get a collector moves, right? Yeah, so as much as I like white noise, let's take a cool-headed for the collector moves there. And then I will do the elite, jump over to another elite, and then still risk the 2 question mark moves because I just need 2 curses. Theoretically possible. Alright, am I losing the perfect here because I don't have a good block card? Let's do beam cell, the fragment, capacitor, then plating. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Well, I do have the so second mind blast here, and I do have the unseasoned top, and I got genetic algorithm. That's awesome. All right, okay, beautiful. Got lucky there, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. We got a Chaco every time. Play 10 attacks and extra energy, as well as cold snap, beam cell, equilibrium. I already have enough cold snaps. Let's take a third beam cell and hope that it works out, and then do one more jump for another elite, the Gen Head. Let's see if I can do better here. Do I want to risk heat sinks? Let's hope it hits the 2-cost Mind Blast. Beautiful. Alright, let's do the Mind Blast. Probably play Ball Lightning first and then do the Mind Blast. Okay. It's a lot of damage for turn 1. Alright. And then here I can do Agate. Let's see if I can do something with the unseasoned top. So let's count cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have the normalities, right? That makes it difficult. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm getting my hopes up a little bit. 11, 12. Okay, never mind. Yeah, 2 normalities in the deck with 44 cards. It's going to be hard to play 20 cards without drawing them. Right, here I might need some block. Let me do heat sinks first. Then cool-headed. Okay, there's a panic button. So I only have 9 block right now. I think I have to do panic button and hope I don't get attacked next turn, right? Let's also do loop. Alright, I can do fusion and barrage. Okay. Really hope I don't get attacked. Even if I get attacked, I might be able to do something with my orbs. By doing something like the fragment, cool-headed. Actually, that's enough, alright? I think I'll save the genetic algorithm. Let's instead do capacitor. Okay. Lose the buffer to the regret, as always. And then 30 incoming. I stack in the wrong turn. Let's do beam cell, ball lightning, hologram, probably the beam cell, then hologram the hologram, and then hologram the beam cell again. Okay, then do stack. Actually, that does allow me to be fully defended, and I can keep going with the unseen top and kill with the mind blast. Beautiful. Alright, got thread needle, so I just go with 4 plate armor. That's really nice, and a block push. I'll take over one of the energy potions. Leap, skim, stack. As much as I like skim, I did have 2 stacks already. Small chance I might get a 3rd one, or a 4th one, I mean. Alright, and then I have to risk the question mark. I was hoping for, actually there's no way for me to get curses anymore, right? So let me actually start removing things. Probably going to remove the regret first. That allows me to save a buffer. And then I could get to Alex Shiny, right, if I buy all relics. So let's take Runic Capacitor. So I just come with 3 additional orb slots. Kunai every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, give 1 dexterity. And yeah, let's spend all my gold to get my 25th relic. Right? Yeah, you can now gain strength at red sets up to 3 times. Is there something I could get a collector moves for? No, even if I can, right? 50 points is better than 25 from a collector moves. So fine. Was able to get Alex Shiny exactly. Beautiful. Alright, this, okay, if I knew I was going to get a relic from here, I would not have paid money for the Giria. But, you know, there's no way to predict that. Let's do Genetic Algorithm here. Then Mind Blast, and I'm hoping that the Fragment hits the Mind Blast. It didn't. Alright, fine. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let's do Cool-Headed. God, normality. Well, I guess I am glad I removed the regret over the normality because I can still use the buffer, but man, those normalities are really annoying. 42. I do have panic button, but that alone is not enough. Let's do Agate, a loop, fusion, ball lightning, then panic button, and great, I got the burn. So next turn I have to kill, otherwise I can't really block. I might be in trouble. Let's do heat sinks, beam cell, cold snap first. Well, at least I'm not dead. That's good news. And actually, I can do. Oh wait, never mind. Oh right, I triggered the orange pellets. Beautiful. So I can actually fully defend with the stack. Do I even need the stack? Yeah, I probably should need to play the stack here. Could have done Compile Driver, but I think that's fine. Actually, next turn, the enemy's dead. Beautiful. At Calipers, that's actually really nice. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of you block. That's really good with the genetic algorithm I have. And then I don't need any of these, but fine, I guess I'll take the leap. Come. Alright, and then here, do I want to gain strength? I don't think I need to upgrade anything. Let's just gain strength here. Come. Alright, so the goal is to get as many frost orbs as I can early on. I do have some good potions here. Okay, so I have 14 block. The leap is enough. Let me drink the energy potion, then do leap. I can do might +1, might +2. Then beams, bullseye, sorry. Then hologram, another might blast. Okay, that was a good amount of damage for turn 1. Alright. Still the block potion and the entropy brew, which might be helpful. 26. Okay, there's generic algorithm. That's really good. Then I'll do heat sinks first, then generic algorithm, cool-headed. Let's do fusion, then compile driver. I was hoping to get the normality. Alright. Let me also grab the block potion to see what the entropy brew gives me. Okay, that's 2 essences of steel. That's 16 plated armor. That's awesome. And then at some point, if I am ready to trigger the orange pelts, I'll drink the flex potion too. I think this is it. Yeah. Let's do the flex potion, then do a power, a skill, no, an attack, and then a skill. Okay. Yep, beautiful. That way I have permanent strength. Awesome. Supposed to do aggregate. Just for fun, let's count cards, because that was, I think, my 4th one. Then 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then 8. Yep. 9. I should have played the madness first. 10, 11. Okay. The madness was a bit wasted there. 12, 13. Yeah, I don't think I needed a hologram aggregate, and I didn't get it. That's fine. Alright. I tried to reshuffle and try to get combo out of the way. I'd have to wait a few turns. I think I'll risk it. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm already perfecting this one, right? More or less. With the calipers especially. Let's do heat sinks. Defragment. And then cool-headed to get another frost orb. Okay. Alright. So I'm gaining... I have 20 plate armor plus another 12. So that's 32. That's a lot of block of return. I'm worried actually I might deal too much damage with the lightning orbs. Actually, I should have done panic button. That's fine. Yeah, I think the lightning orbs will kill here. Unless I get an aggregate now. Let's Doom and Gloom. Or a cool-headed 1, cool-headed 2, another cool-headed... Yeah, no, I don't think... I think the orbs will kill, right? I have the thorns too. Yeah, unless I can aggregate now. No, alright, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, at least I perfect this one. It's okay. Yeah, I just got really unlucky against the Act 2 boss, and then Normalis really messed up some of the elites. 1389, that's not a bad score. So out of the, what is that, 10 elites, I perfected 8. Yeah, so I just missed the Nemesis that I got unlucky with. Normalities, same with the Gen Head. Was able to only get 2 collectibles, so that's a little disappointing. I got 1 early on the Cold Snap, and then 1 later on the Cool Headed. I was close to getting 1 on Beam Cell, Ball Lightning, Compile Driver, Holograms, Stacks. Yeah, I got close to getting a few more, but only got 2. Popper was easy, money, Librarian, well fed with the potion. Actually, with Sacred Bark, without that, I would not have been able to get well fed, and with the Tiny House, and then Overkill, of course, with the Dark Orb. Combo, I think, would have been possible if I got a little luckier and I drew the aggregates before all the holograms. All right, let's see where that puts me in the rankings. Wow. Okay, people did much better. I am 40th. This is the worst score I had in quite some time. Okay. Interesting. So I am about... No, wait. It's interesting. I am 18 points below Cyberfox. So that could be explained by not everybody getting the Wing Boots when I got it. Maybe not using it on Act 1 and hoping to use it on Act 2. So even if I perfected the Act 2 boss, 1489 would have only put me in 13th place. And then Gemini was able to get another 23 points more than that. So he must have been able to get all the bosses and also perfected 1 more elite. It's a very impressive score. Yeah, I think I just got really unlucky. I don't think there's anything I could have done. Maybe I did reject a bunch of boot sequences. Actually, no, it wasn't. Turn 1 wasn't my problem. Against the Act 2 boss, it was turn 2 that was the problem. Yeah, just got unlucky. Alright, fine. That happens too. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the Chimera, Control Chaos, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and Spring did really well with 1871, effectively first place, and yeah, really amazing score there. Congratulations. So many points more than me. Then you have Profia with 1822, Goldberry got 1722, also great score, Peltz 1701, Nescafe 1699, and Gemino 1692. This score is slightly more closer to what I got. So Gemino mentioned that he was able to affect all the 12 elites. He did not get the wing boots. He was never offered the wing boots or the mind blast actually. So drastically different RNG. And he also, just like me, skipped an Act 3 elite to get a shop. And unfortunately, just like me, also did not get any extra collectibles that way. So yeah, ended up having 12 elites out of the 13 possible. Was able to get all the bosses though. That did help him with the score. Got 2 collectibles. Was able to get curses, but did not get the ally gold modifier. So I suspect he did not have the normality event. Also was able to get overkill and the light speed modifier. So still pretty decent score, and was able to do so well by perfecting all the bosses, which is something I missed. Next you have Alex here, 3 points above me with 1647. Alex perfected 12 of the 13 leads. Alex actually skipped an Act 2 elite to try to get Mr. Machine, and he was able to get Mr. Machine in the end. I think the only person who might have gotten that. He also was able to get wing boots with that extra jump, and then as a result was able to get a few more elites. Ended up perfecting 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss just like me. Now, Alex went for Popper, which is very impressive, and he mentioned, and I sort of agree with him, that it was out of childish stubbornness, and yeah, because with Big Game Hunter, I mean, that's one of the rare times you don't have Popper guild to play with, but yeah, he went for Popper, and I mean, he was able to basically perfect everything I perfected too. I also missed the Act 3 boss, right? So, you know, what does it matter whether or not you have rare cards? Alex did not have any Mind Blast, but was also able to get Highlander and Curses, which is really impressive. And that explains why he was able to beat my score, because that is a very impressive way to, yeah, he just got very lucky, was able to get a final unique curse in the final question mark room. He did not get the raining money modifier, so he did not have the normality event. He was able to get overkill and combo, which is very impressive. And of course, Mr. Machine. So yeah, amazing score getting Mr. Machine. That was not going to be easy. The next you have me here with 1644. I perfected 13 of the 14 elites. I did get wing boots, and I think I used it most effectively. I did skip an elite on Act 3, so 15 would have been possible. I was hoping to get more collectibles at shop, which unfortunately I failed at. But I was able to get the Alex Shiny modifier, so effectively I only lost 5 points by skipping that elite. Was able to get 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss with a bunch of reloads, had no chance against it. I was able to get 1 collectibles with the lesson learned, as well as the ally gold modifier thanks to the normality event. I also was able to get curses, of course, and then got Encyclopedian, and I had 2 Mind Blasts, which did help, especially with the Necronomic Curse, which did allow me to double play one of those Mind Blasts, but unfortunately it was not enough for the final boss. I was able to get overkill, but missed combo and the lightspeed modifier. Next year, Roland here with 1591. Nick got 1518. Zembri got 1447, beating Cyberfox, who ended up with 1343. That's it for top 100 yesterday. All right, yeah, let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.